Can I ask a question about do you remember how the conditions were before COVID, like with the balls? Do you notice a difference or not really?
It's tough because before COVID, so um because I really played challengers until 20 through 2019. And so I feel
Okay.
like the challenger balls were heavier. Like you go to Tiburon, I mean, my God, the thing was like
Yeah.
trying to hit it past the service line is crazy. It's so heavy, and so for me, I was kind of used to, like, I feel like you kind of were used to that. And so since COVID, it's, I mean, every week the conditions are so heavy, they're so slow, and you just have to deal with it. It
Yeah.
sucks, but
But
yeah.
do you like how the conditions are now?
Um, it
Because like to
depends.
me, I guess I have a theory, and my theory is that the quality of the balls, since they're a little bit softer and they're not as bouncy and as lively as like before COVID, it sounds like kind of a hollow ball a little bit, like a what do you call it? The altitude balls, the soft ones, you
Yeah,
know? So it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
the ball doesn't get that high anymore. You don't have like these crazy like kick serves or guys ripping the ball over your shoulders as easily as before. And I feel like that probably plays into your game style a bit. You probably like just tee off like on balls around here. You probably would prefer that, no?
Probably, yeah. I think so. No, I play. Yeah, no, yeah, no. It's true. It's true. I think. But it depends. Yeah, it depends. I actually don't mind it when it's like a little bit heavier because yeah, you're free and you can just hit longer and you
Yeah.
trust that the ball's gonna stay on the court. And so yeah, absolutely. But there's still some conditions like you go to Acapulco and well now that they're using the Dunlop ATP, they're there. This year was like pretty heavy and it's just dead.
Yeah.
But in the past when they used the Wilson U.S. Open, it was flying. And so yeah. Um, the Dunlop ATP really has muted things down a little bit. But
Okay.
I actually don't mind the challenge of it. It's depends on who I play against, I think.
Yeah.
Really.
You probably have the ability to generate pace better than the majority of the top 100, in my opinion. Like against like a majority of your, I guess, peers and people around your rank, and your ability to like create pace is probably better than majority. So it would probably be I don't know. I'm not gonna speak for you, obviously, but like from the outside is what it seems like it would suit you more than it would suit like someone else, that can't generate as much as you would.
Yeah, I think I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that.
Because
No, I think no,
Yeah.
I think I can generate. I can generate well, and I mean, dude, I'm 5'10", 5'11". Like, I got to figure out ways to win, man. Like, it's like I got to figure out ways to win, and and so like I've been able to, yeah, it helps. It helps when it's not above my
Yeah,
head.
exactly.
You're trying to figure it out from above my head, and
Exactly.
so, but and everyone on tour now is like 6'4", and so it's kind of like it's nice when things can kind of stay a little bit more my height,
Yeah,
yeah,
my
exactly.
level.
because you were talking with Darian actually about how tennis seems to be a bit different now. It looks like ball quality is like at a premium, and guys are
Mhm.
not doing as much of the like defense. I feel like used to be like high, like you run and you play like high cross, but I don't know if it has to do with people moving better or what it is. But guys are like in corners hitting the ball straight still. Like it's like it seems like there isn't as much. Um, I think this was already a big difference between like the early 2000s where there was like many game styles and it's gotten less and less. But I feel like the difference in players now is even less. It's like everybody kind of hits the shell of the ball and moves unreal side to side, and it's like, and it feels that I agree with Jody that the with the ball they don't kick up as much, so it's like just being able to really strike the ball well is like at a huge premium. You don't get the reward for like playing, let's say, quote unquote, like heavy or whatever. Like I feel like those balls sit a bit more, as at least generally as what I see on the tour. Do you think the same or not really?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a little bit of everything. I think everyone now playing is soft fed raw. I mean, Rafa lifted the ball like crazy. When you go to Spain, everyone's going to be lifting crazy heavy besides a few. but I think that I think everyone's like has seen Novak and these guys play, and I just saw like, okay, what works, and like we've all been playing now with with modern rackets, modern technology, seeing those guys just go and battle, and that you can. And I think mentally before it was like, oh yeah, it's normal for people to have holes in their game, and now it's like everyone is seeing that it's okay. You can have a game with no holes, and you can be aggressive, and you can. And so but I do think it all kind of goes, hand in hand. Yeah, conditions a little slower, balls are a little flatter. They puff up, so there's a little more freedom. There's a little guys are also 6'4", crazy leverage in the ball. You need to be able to finish a point. Nobody on tour is just and nobody's just missing balls just to miss. Really, some guys, yeah, there's openings, but no one's missing, and so it's like, well, how are you going to win the point? You gotta take it to the guy. You gotta expose their weaknesses. And so many times, yeah, you don't have to. I don't think you have to necessarily hit big to. You don't have to hit massive to create, those mistakes, but you have to show that you can. I think, to a certain degree, and so I think it's like guys are 6'4", they can all serve gigantic, and it's like, well, okay, if they, and you got to see your opportunities. If you don't take advantage of your opportunities, the other guy's gonna do it, man.
Hey guys, thanks for watching this clip. If you've enjoyed it, the full episode link will be in the description down below.